Corey.
I'm Adam Mack.
And we're from the band Routine Involvements in Rochester, New York. Well, we were in a band before this one called The Noise on Vinyl. That was our first band, I think. So we started playing shows with that band pretty much. And then we just kind of have been playing in various bands together since. When you played with someone for a while, it's really easy to communicate your ideas to them. So it just sort of worked out that way.
I think we chose to go with a lot of garage rock people because that's what we were doing. That's kind of what we were capable of doing as far as like what was fun and easy enough to play that we could just like get that out. Mm-hmm. And then like, I don't know, now there's so many new things coming in.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we both played in other bands, so there's a lot of other music sloshing around.
Yeah, a lot of the local music has actually been really inspirational lately. Just a lot of bands in Rochester really doing some cool things. But I mean, definitely in the beginning, at least in the Noise on Vinyl, I remember the Strokes was sort of the big rock band that we all agreed that it was a good middle ground, you know.
Block Party had some pretty cool stuff they were doing at the time. Mm-hmm. It was like right after their first album, I think.
I don't know. I've always liked the White Stripes, and you were big Hives.
Oh yeah, that was actually a lot during the Noise on Vinyl too. I was really big Hives.
We watched that DVD several sleepless nights. In the interest of keeping things simple, I think we decided we wanted to do a two-piece thing, and it became more serious just after we started writing songs to basically be able to do a two-piece. Simplified things a little bit, but made it a little bit louder, and you know.
I don't think we really said like, let's start something as a duo. We just kind of ended up as a duo.
Definitely didn't say that. I think we were used to the bigger band format, honestly.
But it was just easy because we were living together at the time, and also now.
Yeah, still are. Yeah.
So we were just like always there, and the stuff that
we're lovers.
the stuff we were making kind of like on a really informal schedule. So it just ended up being that way. And then it was too important to just kind of be like, invite any old person in, and I don't know.
I sort of wrote all the songs out with like chords and lyrics. And then Adam just kind of like threw drum parts underneath it. And that would change a lot of the songs quite a bit. You know, the parts would have sort of a different motive when he added his piece to it. And then eventually we ran out of songs that I wrote on my own. And we just started coming to practice with various ideas of how a song could be. And so even if, you know, I'm sort of the main songwriter, or he's the main songwriter, kind of seems to change based on when we jam on it. Or
the project formed that way just because we could do it whenever, and we were the only ones there to do it. And that's kind of how the songwriting process ended up being, was just like, we would start jamming and we would just jam and jam and jam. But we would record everything and then go back and listen to it, and there'd just be little pieces here and there, and eventually we would compress it into a song. And now it's like, it's probably a lot more structured now, because we've both been in other bands since then, and like, you just write, you know, you get more tools and you start to be able to do stuff faster. But it's still pretty organic. There's no rush to get anything done, I don't feel like.
I really have no interest in doing anything other than having fun with it. I figure I could survive doing my full-time job in music if it means having fun for the rest of my life.
It works pretty well for now anyway.
For now, yeah.
For now it's awesome. For a while I felt like there wasn't as much going on, but it could also have just been that I wasn't as involved, you know, like I've been to more shows since I moved here, so I've seen a lot more people doing stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like, there's people getting involved in like just the promotional or like presentational aspects of it. Like Justin Iannucci's has done a lot of really cool work for local artists around here.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's cool that like it's not so
Insular.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
It's cool that there's a lot more artists in general. Like, you know, like this is happening. There's more people talking and just like, I don't know, taking
A dialogue's been opened up. It's cool. You see that in more places than just the Bug Jar, and it gives you a little bit of hope, I guess. You know, and New York Times actually just said something nice about our city the other day. So New York Times cares. That's pretty crazy, dudes.
Right now we're just trying to generate stuff.
Yeah, material.
And then when we have enough stuff that goes well together, I think we're going to just package it up and try to sell it to people.
We really like being a band. We want to keep making music. We want to keep doing recordings. And so far, the lofty goals haven't crushed the smaller ones yet. And I think that's the exciting thing. Our dreams of being in a giant band that tours all over the country haven't sucked the life out of what is here and now, like what we're actually doing about that, or what we're actually doing to enjoy making music. And so there's still that youthful sort of vitality in the music. I don't know, at least in making it for me. I really feel good to be here, I guess, in Rochester with this band making music. Thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you so much.
Ben, Corey,
Adam, Matt.
routine involvements.